Okay, this is the fireworks 2012 display video. Gonna go over briefly what we bought, where we got it, a little bit about each piece. We go ahead and start at the bottom here, work our way up. Very bottom we have the budget blasters. This is the each one contains 12 pieces, and we bought 288 of these pieces for about $102. I am circling the perimeter of the table. We have it all set up on the table here. You can kind of see. And then moving up to the next items here, we have the All-Star rocket. This is a 36-inch rocket piece. It was my replacement for the Black Cat 1-pound rocket, which we unfortunately didn't get due to stocking issues, but I haven't shot one of these before, but it sounded good, so hopefully we'll live up to expectation. And then to accompany those, I have 80 of those pieces. Accompany those, I have the Black Cat ring rocket, one of my personal favorite pieces because it actually creates a ring in the sky, complements artillery well, and it's an actual decent controlled effect. I have 20 boxes of 6 of these, making for a total of, it was 120 at $74, maybe. So, here on the bottom of the table, the perimeter we have here, I have the Funky Monkey fountain. These are 200-gram fountains. I've never shot them off personally. We were supposed to get 72, but actually only ended up with, like, I guess it was only 18. Well referred. Things were crazy heavy when we were bringing them into the house, so there's some pretty decent expectations for it. And I kind of have those rimming, you know, like underneath the bottom. You can kind of see there and there a little bit. I also have these budget blasters. There were too many of those, so we sprinkled them all over the table. We have the largest piece of artillery that we bought thus far for the show. This is the Anaconda. As of 2012, it's the largest artillery piece one can buy. You can see the shells in here are quite large. They are 60 grams a piece. These things were also ridiculously heavy to bring in. And I have about, I think it was 6 boxes of 12. So, decent amount of those. Have more ring rockets hanging out on top of the table. This is the 300-shot Saturn missile battery, a personal favorite. These were actually banned for purchase in St. Charles a few years ago. We bought everything that you're seeing here from Hale, directly from their warehouse. Hale is the largest distributor of fireworks in the Midwest. And we bought through a friend at very reasonable prices. So I bought 12 of these 300-shot Saturn missile batteries at a cost of $50 total. So if you do the math, that equals enough fun for your buck that justifies purchasing them. Moving right up on top here, kind of got things, diamond off. These things up here is a 4 different kinds of 200-gram cakes. We were noting earlier that they don't feel like 200-gram cakes. I've never shot them before, but I figure I think it was $2.30 a pop. We'll give them a shot. 200-gram cakes, for those of you who don't know, at a tent can cost anywhere between $8 for the lower end and $27 for the higher end. And that's if you don't go to a crappy tent that screws you. So inside we actually have stuff packed kind of in here too. You can kind of see it's not entirely full, but not hollow either. We have the Cosmic Treasure. These were the replacement for the Funky Monkeys that we didn't get. This is a hybrid fountain and multi-shot. I've never shot them before, but they were highly recommended, so of course I went with them. Very reasonable price. I think I split a case for $36. So I'm going to move over to the second tier now that I've had over here. I haven't really shown. Rimming the bottom is 288 Roman candles, conveniently each with their own carrying case bag. Yay! So these were well recommended. Usually I do the Handful 5 by Black Cat. It's my favorite and it contains multiple effects. Evidently this is a similar product. They feel heavy, reliable, durable, and they're in bulk, and I think we paid like 50-60 bucks for these. Totally justifiable price. If you were here holding them, you would probably agree. Moving up here to the finale of the show for our celebration, I have 6 500-gram cakes. The two on the bottom are the Mr. Incredible 7-shot 3-inch shells. These are usually 75 to 125 at a good tent. We paid 67 for both, so I think that's pretty reasonable. The other cakes that we see up here, the 500 grams, these can go anywhere on the lower end from $25 a piece all the way in the upper end to $125. Really depends what you get and what kind of effects they have. I paid $50 for the lot, 2,000 grams for 50 bucks. Fairly reasonable price. And of course, everybody loves at the very top, I have the sparklers, 1,796 pieces total. We've kind of done some research on how many sparkler bombs, or how many sparklers we can put in a sparkler bomb without blowing out windows. There is no reasonable consensus on that, so we will proceed with caution there. It's going to kind of be Dan's department. And yeah, moving on to our last piece of the show. I'm not going to pull it out of the box because it's pretty frail, and we're really just going to have to set it down and light it off wherever we end up getting it. This is the Celebration Crackers. This is traditional Chinese style firecrackers. I wanted a roll of 16,000. Of course, they were out of it because it was $30, and I mean, who wouldn't, right? But as you can see, I'll try and flip it over here. You can see I have 16,294 Celebration Crackers. Looks like it's a shotgun product. They're hit miss on some things. I'm pretty sure we shot one of these in the past and it was reliable. So, just to kind of recap everything in total, this is what we have. Take a few steps away. Video probably doesn't really do it justice. It's going to be a shame when we have to actually start breaking it apart and, you know, putting it into usable assortments. But anyways, yeah, kind of get some distance between me and the actual block here. Sitting on the table, it's quite impressive. Here, Joe, stand next to that real quick. See, here's Joey. Pretty good size.
High five!
Oh yeah. So yeah, everything we got here so far to date, this may not be the bulk of what we buy. It's likely to be. Via tent prices, we estimate it's about $4,000 worth of stuff. Through the discount price that we got, and we will continue to buy from this point forth, unless logistical things cause otherwise. We actually spent about $790. So, yeah, this is our fireworks display for 2012. I hope to see everyone here, and thank you for watching the video.